Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 at my home base in Kingsland, Texas. It's cool. It's about 53 degrees this morning. And what else can I tell you? Uh, Sometime today, I'm going to do a video about the visible wireless thing that I've got. I've had several comments and a few emails related to visible wireless, and people had some questions, so I'll try to answer them in a video. But basically, I'll tell some of you now that it's wholly contingent upon your location, and that's about it, but we'll talk more about it later. And I may do a beer 30, I'm not sure yet. Have to be in the mood for that one. But anyway, I'm still alive in my 2019 Casita 17 footer, and there's 84 square feet of perfect harmony to me. And today is the day after yesterday, the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. Might as well, huh? You're in charge of it. And then what else? Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Kingsland, Texas?
The current temperature in Kingsland is 53.
With a high of 71. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The temperature in Bangor right now is 27.
With a high of 46. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
In Butte, it's currently 28.
With a high of 42, a heat wave. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
In Fairbanks right now, it's 8 degrees.
The phone answered that one. This one was too slow, so that one got it. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
The current temperature in Fairbanks is 8 degrees.
With a high of 16. Boy, that's a heat wave for you guys. You won't know how to act. But anyway, let me introduce the gang here. This is Trenton Clump, a smiling it. That is a teddy bear with my name on it. This is Popeye and Olive Oyl from the old Popeye cartoons. That's Betty Boop. This is Mr. Bill, and from the 1970s. And that behind them, that little white thing is a sticker that says, it's got a jalapeno on it, and it says, it doesn't say anything, but written on it is native Texan. And then up here, let's see, that's $1 million bill, and that's a 1,000 yen note. That's a €5 note. That's a $2 bill. Over here is a Frugal RV Gal sticker and a Deborah Dickinson sticker. So check their YouTube channels out. This is Mr. Bojangles. Those are my new bananas. That is Olive Oyl's bra. That is a smiling face with nose, ears, and hair I added. And that is a saying there that says, life is better in a casita. So having said that, hey Google, tell us a sky joke.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that. Here are other things you can. Who spends the most time on the crease of anyone on the cricket team? The person who ironed the cricket jerseys.
I don't know what to say about that, guys. That's probably a funny joke, but I missed it probably. I got an antenna. I don't have hair. I have an antenna. They stick up and communicate with Martians and stuff. Yeah, they keep me in touch. But anyway, Yusuf Alabama. I might be a little sour. This was on comment call. He says, I might be a little sour too if I couldn't have an unlimited piece of that $25 pie too, but I think for most people, visible is a great deal. Yeah, we're going to do a video about that. Yeah, I got the $25 deal, and my antenna's still sticking up. But anyway, no, I got it. I'm fine with it so far. Anyway, Sam Giordano. Good video. I agree on the towing capacity. My Jeep Renegade is rated at 2,000 pounds towing capacity. No way it could or should pull that much without messing up my ride. Yeah, that was on my 25-year review RVing. And this is on comment call. Taz Mod, good afternoon, Rusty Trike Man. 45 degrees and rainy in Eugene, Oregon. Yep, rains there a lot, doesn't it? Kuwaiti Keith. This is on RVing stuff yesterday. Kuwaiti Keith says, LOL, man, there's nothing like duct tape and baling wire. Man, if that ain't true. I mean, I wished we'd had duct tape when I was growing up. We could have used it a lot of times. Anyway, Traveling Mo, I have the visible service for my data and my RV. If you're interested in the party plan, I'm willing to join with you on it. If a total of 4 people are on it, our cost would go down to $25 per month. Well, anyway, I was invited to join a group. I did, and my cost is $25 a month right now. Can you believe that? I paid $25 for the first month, and next month's $25, all taxes and fees included. Freaky. Mr. CJ Cab 64, thumbs up. James Jackson, thanks for telling it like it is on the RVing stuff. Well, I told it like it was for me. I mean, anyway, Ray Sprague, sounds like Miss Google is trying to strut her intellect. She does that every now and then. I unplug her for punishment. Tommy Devers, great informative video, Rusty. That's on the RVing stuff. Looks like all these trails and adventures led you to a good place. All the roads led to the casita and 84 square feet of perfect harmony for you. That's correct, it did. And not only that, it led me to this home base here in Central Texas and in Capitan, New Mexico. Otherwise, I could be living in an apartment somewhere and not have any of this luxury to me. Anyway, Ray Sprague, you are so right about the coronavirus. Turn off the news. You will be so much happier. I hate to see the news media do that because, they do the same thing in any tragic situation. That's how they make money. And that's unfortunate that they make money, a lot of money, off of other people's pain and suffering, but they do. And I do recommend that you do your own research on that. Ignore the news and even be careful with your research because a lot of the stuff on Google can be total lies, and you just have to be able to sift through it. Look for some research on this particular flu or cold or whatever it is and make your own decisions. Don't let the news media make up your mind on anything. G-Reg's Life, Rusty, there is an old saying which I live by. When I make any purchase, I say to myself, I'm too poor to buy cheap. There's a good point there. Point in every direction is a perfect circle. Thunder 19301, very nice, thank you. This is Valeria Swan. Valeria W. Son. Anyway, whatever. It says, darn it, Rusty, you tickled my funny bone. $400 for a door, and I would have took that for the whole thing. Ha, ha, ha. And Rusty, you had such a traumatic experience that you never had an awning again. That's true. Lovely, but I tell you, some would love to have been privileged enough to even had that piece of junk trailer. No, I understand that. I paid $4,500 cash for it when I got back from the Peace Corps. S.R. Olson, great video. Thanks for sharing your experience. I'm wondering, have you ever had a Class C and towed a car? Any thoughts on the pros and cons of doing that? Thanks. No, I've never owned a Class C. I rented one out in Phoenix, Arizona one time for, I want to say 2 weeks. It was pretty expensive. I didn't tow a car. I just went camping in it and decided it wasn't for me. Why? Well, for one reason, if you're towing a car, it's damn hard or impossible to back up. That's one. Two, whenever you're parked in a campground anywhere whenever you need anything, you've got, if you're towing a vehicle, then you've got a car to go somewhere. If you don't have a tow vehicle, then you've got to use your RV. So I just felt like all the way around a travel trailer works better for me living in it full time. Now, traveling in it, a Class C may work, but I don't travel in an RV. I travel and live in an RV. JT's All Outdoors. If I get the coronavirus, I'm going to look for somebody that has Lyme disease and see what we can work out. LOL. Yeah, I hear you. I've heard that. Yeah. Ex-GNU Bio. Very nice. Thanks for the tips. You're welcome. Danny Vance. You've come a long way, baby. The old SIG commercial directed at women back in the 70s. Sanford and Son loved that show. Great story, Rusty. Rags to riches, or riches to rags. Then back to riches in a small RV casita. 2 thumbs up. Thumbs up to you, Danny Vance. Thank you. Brian G. Rusty, thanks for your know-how. Have you ever experienced trailer brake fade while going down a long hill? Any tips or stories on proper braking while towing? Have you ever come to a dead end while towing and need to unhook and turn around? That part would be a good place to trike around. I did a triking video of that part. But no, have I ever experienced brake fade? Not that I'm aware of. But what I do, first of all, I go real slow. Number two is if I'm going down a long hill, I just tap the brakes. I don't ride the brakes. You know what I mean? I just tap, tap, tap. You know what I mean? And that seems to help. And as far as getting on a dead end and having to turn around, I got into New Mexico State Park. The park host or whoever it was that was directed me in, I asked, I was looking at a map, and I said, well, it looks like this site is at a dead end. They said, no, that road goes on through. Well, it didn't. And so when I go down this, I was going down a hill and came to a dead end. The campsite was on the right. Well, I had to, can you back an RV uphill on a gravel road? No, you can't. So what did I do? I turned around. I pushed the damn fence down, 2 signs down, I backed over a sign, but I got turned around. Don't give me the wrong directions, guys, or if it's on your property, you'll pay for it. Anyway, Donald Enriquez, man, can you paint a picture? You're going to make me come to Texas. Well, this is the time to be here right now. Welch 7619, I can't part with my stuff, especially my mountain bikes and my tools. Well, then you built your own prison. Gerard Trico, they're talking about, I was in the RV yesterday about my experiences. I mentioned that in my 79 Chevrolet pickup, I never did know the tow rating, and Gerard says there was no standard for tow capacity before 2011, but ratings were made from the late 70s to early 80s. I doubt seriously that your 79 Chevrolet pickup had an official tow ratings, but anyway, he says a basic pickup from 1979 would have a modern towing capacity of 7,500 to 10,000. Well, it would have needed it for that junk I was towing. Anyway, he's got a pretty long comment there, but anyway, check it out. It's on my RVing experience yesterday. So yeah, read his comment. He's got a lot of good information there. Thank you, Gerard Trico. Jimmy and Kathy Harrell enjoyed the comments. Thank you. You're very welcome. Linda Sue. I agree, Rusty. I've worked in healthcare for 35 years, and every year we see the same really awful viruses, not CV, going around. Virtually everybody, both residents and staff in our building, would get sick, and the remainder would work on a skeleton crew. Many of the elderly pass away, and that's just one facility. Yeah, and that, it's not new, so that, that for them to allude to the fact that this is new, anyway, enough said. Make your own mind up. Ray Sprague, does this ever bring back memories which is about all that's left? LOL. Had a 77 Chevy 3/4 ton 4x4 with dual tanks. Thank God. A race between the speedo and the gas gauge. Guess which one always won? Life is a gift. Enjoy every second. No, this is true. I agree. Roz Black, good drive, thank you. Little T08, I love your storytelling adventures. It's a hell of a lot more truthful than the news put together. Way to go, Rusty. Well, thank you. And there's the deer right here. Here they come. 1, 2, 3. There's be about 6 or 7 of them. I'd show them to you, but you probably wouldn't be able to see them. Well, let's see if I can show them to you. Let me turn around here. I don't know if you'll be able to see them or not. Maybe you can see them. Can you see those? I don't know if I've got it pointed or right or not. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here in my backyard. And, yeah, they're here every morning. I hope I've got them in the picture. Yeah, they come by and go on over and go under the fence. But anyway, little nice interruption there. The deer coming by to say good morning. They're playful today because the temperature is just right. They like it about 55 degrees in that range. And good morning, ladies. Anyway, shifting to high says Chevy 350 will tow until it can't. Give 'em hell, Harry. Great stories, too funny. I remember the Jayco and Prius. You have really polished the diamond. True. William Bingham. Now I understand why you love your casitas so much. You have arrived indeed, the other Mr. Bill. Thank you very much. Roz Black, another good talk and drive. Yeah, well, it was. It was fun, and it's only about 4 miles over to uh, Inks Lake State Park from where I am right now. Roz Black, another good talk and drive. Thank you. Recalcitrant Radical, still in the piece of junk, but it runs and tape does wonders. Headed to Texas via New Mexico. Hope to cross into Texas in April. The the worry makes the ride interesting. Okay, I guess. Oh, this person's in a piece of junk. Yeah, it says the worry makes the ride interesting. Yeah, I know. I've had that. I know the feeling. Every time a little clink comes along, you get a little tight in your gut. Anyway, Amish Sailor. The media could always report on the 200 people that die of flu every year, or thousands who die of cancer or heart disease or Alzheimer's every day, but that wouldn't help their candidate get elected. No, I hear you guys, and again, just stay out of that crap. Richard Ross, my first was a 33-foot wilderness trailer towed by a 76 GMC 350 4-speed with 373 gears. Talk about the tail wagging the dog. No, I hear you, man. You were a little overloaded there. Anyway, T. Jones, I know it wasn't funny then, but I just got a good laugh at imagining your Chevy truck and a 28-footer setup as it was breaking apart as you travel down the road. Always appreciate your stories. Yeah, it was, and this person here is Slow-Mo 53, 28-foot long junk pile. That's a good one. Well, it was. The whole operation looked like the Beverly Hillbillies almost. I mean, there were several RV parks that wouldn't let me stay there because my rig wasn't new enough. Had to be within 10 years or something. And I know it. I didn't even think about it then, but I had hair down to my shoulders, and I shaved about whenever I got the urge, and I certainly didn't make a good appearance physically myself or my equipment at all. I mean, I looked like what I was, a bum. Slow-Mo 50. Oh, I got that one. Kebab Hope. Love story time with you, Rusty. Thank you. Dennis 78382. Quite the adventure. Glad you can laugh about it now. Yeah, it's a funny thing. You can laugh about the things that have passed, can't you? Anyway, Joseph Alabami's got another comment about Visible. I'm going to do a little video about it this afternoon. But anyway, check out his comment. It's on the driving video, Texas, Visible Wireless, etc. Thank you. This is Brush Bum. Been some real fun times, huh, Rusty? Take care. Well, that's the truth about my RVing adventures. Now, a lot of people may tell you that it's all gravy. I mean, it's all beauty and happiness all the time, but I'm glad I got this antenna so I can stay connected with the universe. Oh, I got it. Anyway, Eric Huff, we'll do about 2 or 3 more and then shut her down. Eric Huff, the prices of these, that's the Tab 400. The prices of these are all over the place. 36 is insane. I've never seen any that high. I see used ones all over Ohio and the tri-state for a third of that, just a few years old. I think I need to see one to see what dealers are paying for before I walk on the lot. If I could get one of these 3 years old and save 22 grand, that may be a better route. Yeah, it's true. I'm sure you can find some used ones because a lot of people bought the illusion, and now they found out the reality. They'll put it on the market. Vanessa Blue, thank you so much for sharing your story as I'm a new subscriber. Well, welcome, Vanessa Blue. Also, it was refreshing to see the kids out playing. I went camping last summer, and it was a sad sight. Kids outside on a beautiful day, just sitting around with their faces buried in their cell phones and their tablets. Yeah, that's true. But out here, I think the parents take the cell phones away from them. They make them get outside and play. Anyway, last one here. Eric Huff, you people in Texas must be rich. Why are you so much higher priced than the Midwest? I don't know. Call them. I looked at these, but thought spending $6 grand for a Tab would be better. The price is over 10 grand more than what I see on new dealers on lot. Call them on the phone. They may discount it for you. You never know. But anyway, guys, hey, Google, tell us a deer joke.
What's a deer's favorite dance? The do-si-do.
Anyway, guys, live and in color from Texas, thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want. Oh, don't forget that this is Spring Forward Day. Turn your clocks forward tonight or in the morning at 2. Get up at 2 a.m. and turn your clocks forward. Okay, you know you're going to do that because tomorrow for those of you that are working, you're going to feel like you've been beat because you're going to lose that last hour of good REM sleep. But anyway, thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you 1 penny. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much. And the only way to really lose weight is eat less. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply through your nose or your mouth. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet it is. It can get you off those blood pressure meds. And then what else? Stretch, 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 swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, 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 pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day. Why? Because it's good for you. You'll feel better and you may live healthier a little longer. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. Don't let anybody dump trash in it. And I know the media is dumping loads of it in there every day because everywhere I go, I see people wearing masks. Come on, guys. But anyway, enough said about that. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. And carry on at ease, carry on until next time. Adios, bye-bye. Bye.